Karis Jordan.
Justice 7G. Exit 14B. Exit 14B.
Running up the check, yeah, yeah. Stepping on they neck, yeah, yeah. Haters popping off, I don't feel a threat, yeah, yeah. Better come correct, gotta get respect. I was born for this, I will go to war for this. I'll throw every feeling possible right out the door for this. I'm a savage, 21 savage, Kaepernick, no Afro pick. Taking over, no apologies.
Yo, what up? I'd like to welcome you out to Exit 14B podcast with your host, Karis Jordan, and my big bro, 7G.
Yeah.
Well, that's Justice 7G, you know what I'm saying? But it's our first episode. It's a show about, educational, real, very opinionated, and a whole bunch of true stories. So, talk to 'em.
Informative on top of it also.
Absolutely. Both of us born, raised, Jersey City, New Jersey. And we're just doing our thing, man. We're going to actually talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So,
let's get into it.
Because there's a lot of common questions that go on, out here in the world. And I just want to really know, this is funny. So if your girl cheated on you, could you forgive her?
Yeah, I can.
So you believe you can actually forgive your girl if your girl actually cheated on you? So if you're gonna take that standpoint and you're gonna say, yeah, you can, I'll take the counter. I'll take the counter.
Okay.
And give my reasons why I don't believe that I can forgive her.
Okay, so
give me your perspective on how you feel you can forgive your woman for cheating.
All right, so it's crazy, but when you stand on it, you got men. I mean, men do it all the time, and we always push that envelope on saying, I'll never do it again. I never do this. I never do that. It's hard, but if you really care and have love for the person, you can forgive anything. You know what I'm saying? It's a pride thing. We lead off with pride. Our pride is the one that always, get in our way, get in our emotions. Because let's keep it real. If somebody do something to you, or if your lady do whatever, it's gonna hurt. Just like we can hurt them too as well. But long as there's no emotional attachment to it, I believe that it's a possibility. Yeah, I can forgive.
And that's crazy that you say as long as there's no emotional attachment to it. Because when I'm dealing with women, we know that women as a species is always emotional. So with their emotions always wondering, wow, women don't necessarily give herself to a man without having some type of emotional attachment. A woman is not cheating on you because she done thought about all the stuff that you done did wrong to her. A woman is cheating on you because her emotions done allowed her to be vulnerable. Her emotions allow her to use her not so better judgment. So when you're talking about cheating, think about the process of cheating when it comes to a woman.
Okay.
A woman literally have to have an emotional attachment to allow another man to penetrate her. To have another man penetrate her means she allowed herself to be vulnerable with another man just like you. So now there's always that possibility, because that emotional attachment is there. It's always that possibility that she can always drift back into that direction.
Okay, so let me counter that. All right. You ever been in a club and you at a club and you drinking, you chilling, and a young lady see you, y'all having a little flirtatious moment and everything else like that, and she go, and this happened to me. She go, where you going? What you about to do? I'm like, I'm about to leave out of here. So I'm about to head home. Oh, I'm going with you. Oh, you going with me? Okay. Then boom. We go to the crib, whatever. Boom. Something happened. Knock it down. Where's the emotional attachment of that? Things can actually just be sex.
My thing is, okay, but we're talking about you being in a committed relationship. We're talking about you being in a relationship. You done committed to this individual. You know how much of a process that is for a person to get from the club. There's a conversation that's happening in the club. Now, at no point in time did your intellect play a part in this at all, huh? So
Okay.
you was lost in the sauce, you was emotional, you was vulnerable, but at no point in time did logic kick in. Now, look at the process. Look at the process of the cheating. I met you in the club. I didn't meet you in the club and go straight to the hotel and automatically we was naked and I fell in it. No, that is not how that works. There's a process. We met at the club, we had conversation, we connected. We decided to leave the club, we got out the club, we got in our individual cars because we damn sure didn't come here together.
Hmm.
We driving on the way to the destination, whether it's the hotel, whether it's her house, your house. You're getting out the car now. At no point in time did logic kick in and say, hey, you know what? I still love the person that I'm with. I still want to be with the person that I'm with. Am I doing the right thing? So now you're allowing it to play out. You're out the car, you're at the location. Now it's not just walk in and bang, automatically start having intercourse. No, this is a person, y'all in the location, y'all drinking, y'all talking some more, things get a little touchy feely. She might even go take a shower. You might even go take a shower. At no point in time did that vulnerability or that insecurity kick in with logic. No type of intelligence was set in at that point. If you still wanted to be, if you're still committed to a person, you got that whole process. And then you have sex. You got that whole process that you could have said, hey, listen, you know what, this ain't right. I don't really feel like I want to leave my partner, the individual that I'm with. And for me to be out here doing this right now, I don't feel that that's right.
Okay, so what's the difference with a man and a woman? Because it's the same thing.
Why would it be the same? A
Because
man
check this
can
out.
have intercourse without having no type of emotion.
And I think women can too.
Yeah,
I think women can too.
nowadays,
Yeah,
I
nowadays.
think 100%. I agree with you 100%, but I only agree with you in part. So when you nowadays you have women that can have that she don't have to have the emotional attachment. But my thing is, shit. At that point, you just a prostitute. You you just a prostitute.
What?
A woman that don't have no type of emotional attachment. Hold on, where is that at? So now you telling me it's all about business if you can not have that emotional attachment because it's in your nature. It's in your nature to be that way. A man can have concubines. A man can have many women and still say, "Hey, listen, I love this one, which is my
See,
queen."
and I think that's the biggest problem, that we believe that we can do certain things and a woman can't. They can do just as much as we can,
I'm
and
not
even
saying
better.
what they're not capable
But check
of
this out.
doing.
So let's say this, right? Okay. So you're saying that, with a woman, everything is emotional and everything else. And I can agree with that. I can agree with that to an extent back in the day. You know what I mean? So nowadays, I think it's totally different because, you have females, just like you said, that whole process. So it's a process of you at the club, you driving home when she's taking the shower, you take a shower, you doing all this stuff. So it's a process of elimination on, okay, I have this beautiful lady at home and such and such and everything else. But just like our hormones is jumping, so we looking at this girl, we're like, damn, fat ass, beautiful, everything, nice. What we want to do, we want to do the same thing. And that woman could be doing the same thing, like nice, I like his frame, I like his build. He drive this, he does this, because they can get turned on by certain things.
Everything is surface level at that point.
Exactly.
At that point, because I can't honestly say that a woman can look at a man and be like, oh yeah, he got a fat ass.
Oh.
I like his chest. I see the print. Now, a couple of things they can probably look at it and get aroused with. But my thing is, you have to connect with them on an emotional level. You have to connect with them mentally. If you don't have her mind, like literally, if you haven't um got her in a position or where you can speak to her and she's receiving the information, then you're not getting her at all.
Yeah.
There has to be an interest. So now you're telling me that the car, the jury, and the money that you're spending at the club, made her feel comfortable enough to go home with you.
That
There
can
wasn't.
that can happen. That can
Yeah,
happen.
but you know what? That's a real superficial woman. That's a real superficial woman when materialistic things
So
is the things that's turning you on.
so it's not superficial when we looking at them like, damn, she got a fat ass, she got this, she got this. We only
We physical.
okay.
We are physical beings as men. Everything
Uh-oh.
parts of
No, you good.
parts of everything is physical when it's coming to us.
Okay.
Even when we looked at our wives and our girlfriends, it was physical. It was like, you know what, you got potential. You know, you can keep my interest. I can really see myself with you. But in order for me to commit to that, I have to know what more do you have to offer? What else is there to you other than what I'm looking
I
at?
think everything can start with okay, so I think that everything can start with a physical. Like what you just said. Like they can't look at a dude and be like, oh, he got fat ass. Some women probably can. But check this out. I believe now, just like we see a woman and we can be like, damn, she's pretty. I believe that a woman can look at a man and be like, yo, he looks good. And such. I wouldn't.
He's handsome.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, because they know what they want to do. A woman, once they meet you and everything else, if they pique their interest, they can see you and they like your physical. They know if they want to go there. Now, here's the thing. Here's what stops it from going there if they felt that way. Once the introduction starts and you can say something very arrogant and it can turn a woman off. You can say something. A woman can get turned off by the simplest things. And when you be a little cocky or you be arrogant about the situation, just like you said. So it can start with the physical. And then when a man open his mouth and say something arrogant or stupid, a woman be like, you know what? Girl, he was cute, but he's arrogant and everything else. And everything cease and desist. But with men, like you said, it's a physical thing. So when you first see a girl, you go, boom. We like animals in the jungle. Yo, we want that. They smell good. They look good. Let me get that. You know what I mean?
So it don't matter to us. That's what. See, but what you just said, you said that any little thing could turn him off. Be like, okay, yeah, he handsome, but as soon as he opened his mouth, he became ugly and kind of slow. So it turned me off because I feel like he couldn't mentally stimulate. My thing is with men, that's not the factor. That's not the issue. A woman can open her mouth and sound ghetto. She can sound hood. She can sound uneducated. We are still attracted to what we are seeing visually, and that won't deter us. That won't distract us or take us out of stride when it comes to us still wanting to engage with her.
So let me ask you this question. I'm gonna give you a hypothetical.
Hypothetically speaking,
I'm gonna give you
okay.
a scenario because you've been with your lady less than what I'm about to say. So you with a woman, 10 years. Yeah, built company, business. Yeah, family.
Mm-hmm.
And she steps out. Not every time she steps out. She go out and maybe she was in a vulnerable state. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And she does something with another man. And she tells you, she was feeling a certain way and everything else. And, and this man possibly made her feel a certain way. Now you got 10 years and you got all this stuff built with each other. You saying that you throwing it away for that one night because, and here's the reason why I say, and it's kind of crazy, but I can say this. What if without me knowing, that's why communication has to be set in stone. What if it was something that I was doing or not giving her that this other man proceed to make her feel wanted at that time?
So what was the conversation had with me? Did you talk to me about it? Is my question, because you said communication was key.
What if she was, but we didn't see? Because the thing about it is that a woman can tell us things in certain instance, but we don't be listening. The only thing about it is that like a woman can tell us something and we're not listening to it. We can just be like, oh, okay, cool. Or they can be giving us signs and
my thing is, don't give me no signs.
Don't be straightforward.
Me no signs. Right. Be intentional with what it is that you're saying. If I'm making you feel not wanted. I'm making you feel not desired. I'm making you feel this way, or I'm making you feel that way. Be intentional with what you're telling me.
Okay.
But you are not gonna be able to stand on that excuse that, oh, it was a vulnerable moment. No, you're not gonna be able to use that excuse, because I feel like that excuse was given to the general population. Somebody said it and everybody ran with it. It was like it was just an elaborate excuse.
Okay.
That's all it was, because it ain't no reason for me to sit there and if you're being intentional and you're having a discussion with me and telling me, hey, listen, I think we need to spend a little bit more time together. Mind you, like you said, we already got 10 years in. We got 10 years in. We done established all of this. We done built our family up. We are stable as a unit, meaning this is my companion. This is an individual that I connect with. I should be able to speak to you and be intentional, because I don't see it lasting for 10 years if we wasn't that way. If we wasn't intentional in directing our conversation. So giving me hints, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it 100%, because I'm not focused on hints. I'm focused on intentional. I'm focusing on you being direct. So when you tell me, oh, she was having a vulnerable moment and it wasn't based off of nothing that I did intentionally, meaning I didn't step out, you didn't catch, text messages or phone calls, or catch me engaging with another woman or entertaining another woman. You have to give me reason for why you feel the way you feel.
Yeah, but women always give hints. They always give hints.
You can give a hint until
I give you
you
case in
blue in
point.
the
Okay,
face.
so check this out. I give you case in point. You ever had that situation where a woman can be like, she's having. We heard this a lot of times. If I gotta tell you how to please me, then I don't got time for it. But doing that act while you having sexual intercourse with this woman, she's telling you what she wants. If you pay attention, she's telling you that every time the stroke, the penetration, whether it's slow down or just her body is telling you everything she needs and how to please her. A woman will always tell you that, but not to, or of course, here's the question I got for you. All right, now I want you to be honest. Okay? Because since you said, because basically you're telling me that.
No, I'm not gonna forgive her.
Okay.
Hell no.
So let me ask you a question. Be honest, nigga. You ever cheated on a woman?
Yeah, in my earlier years,
Okay.
hell yeah, a lot.
Okay.
Like a lot.
No.
But
was it a girlfirlfriend?
Yes, a committed girlfriend. Hell yeah.
Did she forget you?
We was in high school. I was dating Susie Ruiz. My bad. I didn't mean to put that name out there like that. I was dating her. And
okay.
I don't even want to tell a story now because I said her name.
Okay.
Like,
no. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. I can tell it. Hold on. Okay. So I was dating Susie Ruiz, and remember I was messing with the nurse. That's how I was driving her car back and forth to school. I was messing with the nurse in high school when we was in high school.
Yeah.
So you knew we was on campus. Like,
yeah,
the principal was at my ass. Like,
yeah, nurse was like,
nurse was
like, yeah, but she was like 20 something.
Yeah,
like 15.
That was cool
back in the day,
bro. Nigga was hung low. Nigga can get with older chicks.
She was R. Kelly and you, bro.
It was cool. I could take that. I could take the R. Kelly thing. But
yo, okay.
But she was fine.
Okay, so I'm not gonna judge you on the child.
No, judge me. No. I don't give a fuck.
No. What I mean by this, that shit when we kids, come on. Even
as an older
okay, because
adult.
my grandmother always said, just what she said. She used to always tell me. Because when I used to have girlfriends and they used to be like all possessive or trying to be controlling. My grandmother used to say, "You ain't nobody's like boyfriend and girl. You're not nobody ownership. Only when you become married, nobody place ownership on you. You do what you want to do." So what I'm saying now is this: let's say in later years, you're grown. Have you cheated on a woman while you was grown? Have you cheated on? I'm not talking about your lady, man. I'm talking about. I know you're in a committed relationship now. I'm talking about. Have you cheated?
Yeah.
Have you cheated on?
Prior?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And this is your girl.
Right, this was my girl.
Okay, hold on.
Literally, we was living in the same house
Okay,
and everything. I
okay.
laid the house for us and everything.
And you cheated on her.
Hell yeah.
Did she know? Did she
No,
find out? Oh,
she
she didn't know. No, give me some. I know you cheated on somebody and they found out. Don't lie, bro. You cheated
I
on
didn't
somebody.
say I ain't okay because I got to think about it. I got to
Okay.
think about whether
That's how much you cheated. 'cause
I
you gotta
never
think about it.
I never. No.
Yeah. What?
Only time I got caught cheating. Okay, let me tell you, it was a stripper. It was a stripper at Strokers.
Okay.
It was a stripper at Strokers. Listen what I'm saying. Let me tell you, because I was committed. I was in this relationship. So once I got committed, but I was still young. I was still young and running the street, but that's no excuse. I'm not even gonna make that an excuse. I was messing with old girl. Old girl looked like a lizard. You see what I'm saying? She looked like a lizard, like flat out. But her body was banging like a motherfucker. Mind you, I just told you she was in a strip club. So
wait, this
it got out of hand.
This is your girl or
no? This is the side chick.
Okay, side chick.
My main girl.
Okay.
My main girl found out because I was in the car with the stripper.
Okay.
And my phone died.
Okay.
Me, like a dummy at that age,
Mm-hmm.
called my main girl from her phone. Main girl called
Rookie mistake.
back.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie
I'm talking about
mistake.
super. Like I was a goofball.
Okay. Did she forgive you?
Yes.
Or was it over?
She forgave me.
How long? Okay. How long did y'all continue to date after that process?
Years.
Years. Okay. So she forgave you and you did the whole You didn't just wasn't talking to her. You cheated. Intercourse with this woman.
I was banging
You
her.
was banging her down,
sideways.
Right? And she forgave you.
Yeah, but she didn't know.
And you told, but you
present.
told. I bet you told her, "Oh, I never do that again," and anything else.
No, I didn't.
I get the.
No, I didn't. Word is bond. On everything I love, my word is my bond.
Okay.
I did not tell her that.
So let me give you another scenario since you just,
I'm saying I didn't tell her that.
Okay, so have you ever, listen to me, bro. Have you ever been with a woman that you actually liked and you cheated on and she found out and you begged her for forgiveness?
No.
Okay, so
no, not a woman.
Since he's heartless, I'm gonna tell you my scenario. Okay,
let me explain this before you ask me and guillotine me real quick. Okay, it's not heartless. I know where to place my love. I feel that love is for family and children.
Okay,
commitment, companionship is for everybody else outside of it. I don't feel that I should have to involve love. I shouldn't have to involve that word because I feel like that word put emphasis on that relationship. No.
That was then.
This is now and forever.
Okay.
My love is for my family.
Okay.
And my kids.
Okay. So when your girl becomes your wife, you know it's her family.
She's considered family at that time.
Okay.
At that time, you are family. So even in a committed relationship, I still consider you to be family. You still my family. I can extend that love to you. But when you're talking about unconditional love,
okay,
how is that possible to love something unconditionally that you're not really attached to or you don't really have no true knowledge of?
Well, hold on.
No matter how much you know a person outside of your family, how much do you truly know about them?
I mean, shit, we're going to talk about family because shit, I can say that I know my family, then I don't because it's the same thing.
But you was raised around them. You know what to expect from them, even if good or bad.
I know what they showed me. Remember, it's always a representation.
But even when they showing it to you, you got your own eyes.
Okay.
You're not naive. So when you observe them, you learn things about them that they didn't have to tell you.
Okay, so let me take this real quick. All right, so let me be real with you.
All right, keep it a buck.
Let me keep it a buck. Okay, so I believe the reason why I am capable of forgiving because I cheated my ass off back in the day. Oh my God.
And I don't give a fuck about that karma and that.
No, I'm not.
That's not even a
no.
It's
not even karma. It's man, bro. Like, all right. So we keep it real, right? So to me, it was to me, women are so beautiful.
And they are.
Like,
You can't take that away from them.
Smell good, everything.
Feel good.
So it was always a difference. It was everybody comes with a different, like it can be a different movement, a different conversation and everything go. So I don't connect with a lot of people. So if I connect with you, then it's something else. But I think I was in like, God, hey. Okay, so we're being honest.
I mean, I hope that's where we
I cheat on everybody except my wife, bro.
That's exactly. That's my point. But what made you do it? What drove you to cheat on everybody except your wife? And what made your wife the exception to that rule?
You know what? I believe that every woman had a noun. You was good for me at that moment. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. You know how people always go, women always go, just be honest and everything else. And I remember I had this chick, bro, I was 100 with her. She knew I was smashing everything. She didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But she decided to be like, well, we should just be together and everything else. I'm like, I'm not stopping doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
She was willing to accept that.
They always say they are willing until they're not. You know what I mean? It's one thing to say that, well, do you? Just don't, but
just don't disrespect me. Don't throw it in my face.
But,
I don't want to know nothing.
But here's the thing. Bro, and it sounds kind of crazy, bro, but I was just so smooth with it. But I didn't throw it in nobody's face. What happened was, bitch, excuse me, whatever. Chick one go to my phone. This is my phone. You ain't paying for my shit. You went to my phone. And you seen some shit. And there it was. And when she asked me, I was like, I mean, shit, you see it. Like, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? And well, you said now to her is disrespectful because she's seen it. Mm-hmm. You can easily you can know someone doing it, but not know. What I mean, but you know, but as long as it's not in your face and you don't see it, they pretend.
You can always rely on your
ignorance. Like it's like, well, I didn't see it. So it's one thing to like, it's women out there that know that they men are just dogging them out there, and they don't care because they don't see it. Even if they friends be like, girl, such and such, that dude, nigga ain't shit, such and such. They can know, but they're not saying nothing. But if it's in their face in broad daylight and they see everything, oh, it's a wrap.
See, but and I think this is where we separate, because if you see it and is in your face and is blatantly in your face, and you still choose to be with an individual, I feel like you doing something. I feel like you have an intent. I feel like you have intentions at that point. At that point,
after somebody cheat,
if you're still staying with me, I believe. Now let me go back before I go into the intent part. When you said that a person still allowed you, like she found out about it, she know about it, I believe she was staying and sticking around with you because she felt like she can change you at some point in time. At some point in time, she thought that her commitment and her sacrifice would make you change at some point in time. Now, that's how I feel.
I can see that. But you know what? To all the women that's out there that actually think they can change a man, you can't change shit. Only time we can change is when we want to.
Impossible.
Can't change nothing. Only when we want to. At the end of the day, this is what I say, and it sounds kind of crazy. Every woman that I came across, it was just obstacles to me finding my wife. Because
and it's a journey.
Yes, it was a journey. I experienced everything, and it's no disrespect towards them, because I'm pretty sure whoever they end up with, I was an obstacle to lead them to who they're supposed to be with. Because at the end of the day, you always, okay, this is the thing about it. You know how these chicks be like, oh, well, yeah, that nigga ain't no fuck. He's a fuck nigga. He's this, he's that, he's that. Okay, maybe I was a fuck nigga to you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But not to who I'm with. You got to understand that everybody that I intertwined with or engaged with, I can guarantee you that every freaking woman that I ever came across, they're gonna have a different terminology and a different
perspective
on whose Karis Jordan is.
Right.
Oh, that's not the Karis I know.
Right.
You're gonna have some girls that go, Karis is a demon. Karis ain't shit. Karis arrogant. Karis cocky. Karis happy. He's loving. He's family. Oh my God, he's just so. He always makes me laugh. He always this. He always that. You're gonna have many aspects of me. But here's the thing about it: I don't talk shit about none of them. Know why? Because at one point in time, I was into you.
Yeah, but my thing is,
I'm not going to talk trash about you when it's over, because at one point in time, I was into you and you was into me.
And with all them interpretations, I urge you, I implore you to believe them all. Believe every last one of them.
Absolutely.
Because that right there can be the thing that saved me from having to deal with you, or that would be the one thing that would allow me to deal with you or gravitate towards you.
And So, okay, let me ask you a question. Is you one of them dudes that you don't forgive the girl because you want to ask these stupid ass questions like, oh, how many times he made you nut? Is he bigger than me? Do he eat better than me? Like, is you one of those dudes?
I made a mistake and did that one time. I'm telling you, real goofball act.
So basically, I believe that the reason why you probably don't forgive a female is because you filled with nothing but pride.
No, I don't think my pride really have nothing to do with
it. So then, if it's not pride, then let me ask you, why do dudes, I ain't never do this shit, but why do but did I ever do that shit? No, I don't do that shit.
Did you ever do that shit?
Nah, hell no. Why would I want to? No. I ain't. Honestly, because I don't be thinking nobody better than me, bro. So I don't be sitting there talking about.
As you should.
Yeah, so I'll be sitting there talking about.
Think about whether somebody else is better or what somebody else did. Yeah. That shouldn't matter.
You know, I think I did that to a girl that I ain't really give a shit about. I just wanted to know because I was a nasty ass nigga. Like, oh wait, did that? Let me try. So now I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna bush ass even more because you said he made you nut 3 times. Oh, God, I'm about to make you nut like 10. You know what I'm saying?
Because now your ego kicks in.
It's like, yeah, it's the ego. It's the ego and it's challenge. I didn't like the bitch. I just had some. Excuse me, I didn't like the female. I just had an ego and thing for myself.
Because you couldn't let her feel like another man topped you, like another man can come in and do something that you wasn't capable of.
I'm gonna tell you how arrogant I used to be. You might don't think I'm the flyest dude, the best dude, or whatever, but I promise you, you will remember me.
I think you should feel that way about yourself.
No.
You should always feel that way about yourself.
No, it's a fact, bro.
No. I understand that. With you, that's how you should honestly feel about yourself. Yeah. You should never degrade yourself or downplay yourself for nobody else.
What's wrong with wanting to be better?
Nobody.
Yeah. I want to be the best. I want to be the best at everything I do. Let me tell you something. You know, even basketball, football, when I was in college and all that other stuff like that, I wanted to be the best. I'm gonna put all the work in. So no matter what I do is, you feel me? So, and what I'm saying is that I believe that a lot of men don't forgive their woman because you know your woman. You know how she is.
And emotionally.
I
know exactly how she is.
The moans, everything. So all you hearing, I truly believe that the reason why a man can't forgive them because once you go back and have that intercourse with your lady after she cheated and she makes sounds or she makes this, you're thinking, did this man hear this? Or did that? That's why when you ask these women how was it? Most of the time women be like, he wasn't good, he was trash. Sometimes they probably be lying just to make you feel better. He probably busted wide open, bro.
And I mean, I can understand that. I can understand that. And I can appreciate him for busting it wide open like that because that's what you're supposed to do. You ain't supposed to be like, oh, you got a man. I'm only going to go half-ass. I'm going to go half speed or I'm not going to give you. No, you're going to go all in 100%. I'm not allowing you back because I know what it took for me to get you. If I committed to you, I know what it took. I courted you.
You do know that it becomes easier for the next person?
To get it?
think about this, right?
I mean, for them, it becomes easier for the next person to get it because they no longer value the experience. Now they're looking for something else.
Yeah.
They're just looking for pleasure at that.
You ever been in a situation where the female go, I never did this before?
Get the fuck out of here, that lying ass shit.
You don't think so?
I ain't never did this
You
before.
don't think that you be the first experience for a woman? Haven't a woman been the first experience for you for certain things?
When I was a virgin, the first experience for giving me some pussy. That was the first
No,
experience.
I'm saying like you don't think that you can make a woman more like comfortable enough to do certain things?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everybody
So
becomes
a woman never did a woman never did a threesome with another, like a female, right? Never experienced that. You don't think that when you consistently like talk about certain things, when a woman care about you a certain way, she willing to try something for you? You don't think that's
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I honestly think that her level of commitment gonna show her level of sacrifice. So when she's sacrificing and saying, hey, listen, this is for him
Mhm.
because this is something that he desires. This is something he want to scratch off of his bucket list.
Okay.
And I want to make that happen for him. Even though I'm a heterosexual female, I wouldn't mind engaging with another female if it's gonna satisfy him
Exactly.
in that urge. Because if I don't satisfy him in that urge, will he go behind my back and do it in secret?
So here's the pride thing. What if she wanted, you and one of your homies to bust it down for? Would
We
you?
done been in that situation. I tried to get you to bust down Shorty from Florida. I called you. I was like, yo, my shorty wanna, do a threesome. And I was like, yo, because I know it ain't nothing crazy. I know see what I'm saying? So you my
forgot
brother.
about that, bro.
So I'm sitting there like, yo, you wanna bust shorty up. You wanna
I forgot about that.
She wanna do it because it's like something that she wanted to scratch off of her bucket list. I said, all right, I'm gonna be your bucket list scratcher. I got me a number 2 pencil. This is what I'm gonna do for you. I
forgot about that.
I called you and
Yeah.
was like, yo. And I was in a committed relationship with her. Like
Yeah.
literally, we was in, but it didn't matter. It was just me understanding your perspective and what it is that you wanted. Because you could be transparent with me. You could be intentional. You could be direct without me catching feelings, without me getting into my feelings.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, you wanna do, because I told her, 2 women, I do 2 women. I done did that, been there, done that multiple times. She was like, oh, well, I always thought about what it would be, how it would be if I had 2 men. I was
That's
like, I can
crazy,
make
bro.
that happen for
That's
you.
crazy.
I was like, I can make that happen for you without no problem. And I
Yeah.
jumped on the phone,
Yeah.
called you,
Yeah.
and
I
was
started
like,
laughing.
yo, because you thought it was some bullshit. You
Yeah.
didn't even think it was real.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here telling you, like, bro, shorty want to, do the threesome. She don't want to do 2 women. She want to do 2 men. I'm like, all right, let's get it.
Yeah.
You want to come through? I'm gonna send you a picture of what she looked like. I'm
laughing
set
at
it
those
up.
like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro.
and was dead serious. That's why I'm saying I can't attach love to things because it's what I understand. And
Okay.
in my interpretation, my love is not emotional. My love is intellectual.
Okay.
So my love have a defining definition to it. So when I'm dealing with love will be a higher elevation of understanding. The more I know about you, the more I'm attracted to you.
Okay.
Whether I'm attracted to you or I'm not going to be attracted to you based off of what I know, but I can still love you. Just like I can love you from a distance, I can love you up close, but it's my level of understanding. It's
Okay.
my level of understanding for you.
Okay.
Because you're not of my bloodline. You're outside. So how is it possible to have a person love me unconditionally that wasn't born with me? I can love me unconditionally. I can love my offspring unconditionally.
Okay.
My offspring can love us unconditionally because we all tied into the same bloodline. Our DNA mimics each other.
I get what you're saying, right? But I could counter that and say that I came across people that actually gave me more love and respect that my own family did.
But okay, so the love and respect that they gave you, it
And loyalty.
it showed. But you know, it was something that they did, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It was something that they did
I
for
get what
you.
you're saying.
So now you can scale it. You can scale how you was impressed by it, how it embarked on you. You can scale it. You can be like, oh, this person showed me way more love than this person.
Yeah, it's one of those
Based off of what they did.
Yeah, it's
how they was available for you. How they
available.
came
You know
to
what?
your
Yeah,
aid.
it's more of like helping me when I'm down, not and being the same even when I'm up. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
it's a defining moment. You just
yes.
defined it.
There you go. Yeah, you're absolutely right, because it's like, okay, if you can be there for me when I'm down, and even more there for me when I'm up, or vice versa, I respect you a certain way, because I know that your best interest is me being the best version of myself. So
Okay.
I can respect that then. You know what I mean? I respect that part. Not the when I'm down, you know where to be found. When I'm up is, yo, what you doing, bro? Yo, what's going on? So that's
So with that being said, there is a defining moment that defines your
yeah.
love. So
Yeah.
I can love them for this reason, and I can love them for a totally opposite or totally different reason.
You know, okay, I get what you're saying, right? But here's my counter to that. Okay, and I know what you're gonna say, even with this part, you know. So with my wife, I had you know, I tend to try to push, like when I see an attachment forming, I tend to like kind of try to push people away, because I think I was brought up a certain way where don't allow nobody to get too close.
Right.
So when you get close, it's my defense mechanism is to say something stupid or do some crazy shit. And it's crazy, but that's how I was raised. You know what I mean? I was raised to we didn't say I love you. We didn't say none of that shit. Like,
But it was a sabotaging nature.
yeah,
It was self-sabotage.
absolutely. And it was I don't know if it was just the area or the family or whatever that I was raised upon, but it was always, you have to be a lion. You have to be you have to conquer. You can't show your weakness.
Yeah, you can't be the gazelle.
Yes, but
amongst lions.
When I was able to be weak and vulnerable with a person, it was with my wife, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was like the biggest relief off my back in the world, that I can honestly just be myself without judgment. Because everybody else I came across.
What do you consider you being weak?
Okay,
give me an example.
Okay, so I can go back. Okay, let's go back from like when you're a kid. You know, it's men don't cry. Don't you be crying. Don't you be doing this. Don't you be doing that. And that creates this thing in you, this shell in you. It creates this thing. If you had a little softness in you, and people keep telling you, you don't cry, man up, man up. Everything gets hardened in you, because you think that anything that makes you feel weak, you're not a man. So when someone continues to tell me that, now it's like, for instance, I had an uncle. I was like 8 years old.
Right.
Now, from New York, he used to come every weekend to see me. Well, to see, my family. Devon, punk ass nigga, I'm gonna get you. But Devon was he was married. He was married into the family. He was married to my aunt and shit. Right. And Devon used to come there, 7, 8 years old. I'm like 8 years old, bro. And he used to, when he see us, he always punched us in the chest, but not knowing some like regular like
playful shit.
Playful shit. I'm talking about man shit. Boom. Now, mind you, now when you grow up, it's like, damn, this nigga actually could have killed me, because could have hit you in the chest a certain way. You could have
crushed your chest cavity.
Yeah, could have. You know what I'm saying? So he's the boom, 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 and nigga, I'm 8. You like 30 something, right. And you come in with, and you it's hurting, right? And you want to cry. At first, you do, because sometimes they hit you in the chest, or they get you in that sternum area and it knocks your thing out. But now as you get up, now mind you, I'm 8. He's doing this all the way to like 10, 11, something like that. By the time I'm like 9, boom, I'm hitting back. Boom, it ain't nothing to me. He's
Right.
now I'm looking for him. Like, so when he walk in the door, boo, I'm hitting him. Now my punches ain't doing shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing something, you know what I'm saying?
But you satisfied the fact that you stole off on him.
Stole off on him. One time I caught him in his Jews too. Waiter. Boo! I knew I was gonna lay him down, knock the air out of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, but in the process of this happening to me over and over again, all I heard, grandfather, don't you cry, or my uncles, don't you cry, don't you this. After, like, even with a girl, about like the girl, man, F that B. You know what I'm saying? There's so many fish in the sea, don't worry about it. This is what I'm being told from I'm 7, 8 years old, and this is carrying on. I'm seeing my cousins, my uncle with multiple. I'm seeing these men have women and have kids and not even claiming they kids. So I'm thinking to myself, this is what I supposed to be. Well, I became everything that they wasn't. So it was thank God for my grandmother, because my grandmother used to always tell me, like, no, you be who you are, not who somebody wants you to be.
Right.
You know, and that's why I was always different in many aspects of how I moved, or I didn't want to be on everybody was hustling and doing stuff. I didn't want to do all that.
Right.
Did it anyway, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to do something different. Even when I was doing some bad shit, bro, and oh my God, did a lot of bad shit. I always felt though I can do better things. So to come back and to where it all started from me being a kid and everybody saying, man up, don't you do this, don't you do that, don't you do this. And I seen people pass away in my family, and it was for that second that everybody told stories about, cared about, and everything else. And then, so it's a 2-week process.
Right.
You know, after the person passed away, everybody's sad, crying, everything else. And then that other week is doing the wake and the burial.
Right.
After the burial, people will come home, they reminisce such and such and such. And then after that, everybody go about their business.
Right.
And that person ceased to exist anymore. People talk about them. People don't even talk anymore. You know what I'm saying? About anything. Like, so you're like, damn, okay, this is what it is. But not to make a short story much more shorter, a long story much more shorter. So then now when I meet my wife and stuff like that, during that process, my sister passed, and I seen enough that but when she spoke to me and talked to me, she was the first person that hugged me, and I felt the same thing that I felt when my grandmother hugged me.
Right.
It's this unconditional thing. And at that moment, I just released. And when I released everything that I ever felt, and I said what I said, and I got emotional and everything else, I promise you, bro, it actually made me a better person.
And that's what's up.
Yeah.
So okay. So we understand that you came into being who you are, based off the journey you took in life.
Wow.
You know,
forced to take.
I mean, you had to accept it.
Yeah.
At some point in time, because you have control over you.
Not at 8, not at 7 or 8, bro.
No. But I'm saying the whole journey up until present day.
Oh, yeah.
You done cheated on every woman that done ran across your path until you got the wifey. Now, let me ask you this question.
Okay. What, nigga?
Can you see, is it a reason? Is it any explanation for you to cheat on wife?
Is it an explanation?
Is there any reason
in
this world that would make you cheat on your wife?
Okay, so let me tell you what I learned, right? Why I value this situation.
I'm just saying, is there any reason?
Reason? No.
Put something on the table that'll say, you know what? I'll stop fucking with her ass right now if this happens. If this occurs, I'll stop messing with her right now. And I'm not going to care. It's not going to matter. Then I'm going out to smash and grab anything and everything.
No, because for the first time in my life, I met someone that I don't want to see hurt. Before, I didn't care about anyone I heard it. I didn't give a shit. I don't I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to my kid's mom, because we got a dope relationship, incredible relationship now. You know what I'm saying? At first it wasn't, but now we real cool and chill. But you know, we were young and stuff like that, and it's things about me that she didn't even know. But you know, but it's things about it that she didn't know, because she's seen the whole process of how my family was and all this stuff like that. She's seen all that shit and everything else, and she dealt. I'm gonna keep it real. She dealt with the pure demon spawn of, you know what I'm saying? She,
Right.
you know, this newer version of me is so chill, and she admires it now. Like, she even say, "Oh, I'm proud of you," and everything else, because of she knows where I came
I
from.
mean,
and
she can
everything.
she can appreciate the peace because she's seen the war. She
Yeah,
experienced the war, the hardship, the hurt,
I mean,
the anger, all of that. So yes,
she was
a
she brought a
person
lot of that fucking
a
war.
person would welcome that
Yeah,
because this person experienced the spawn. You experienced the demon.
yeah,
So to see you in a peaceful state, you welcome that. That's something that you would actually want.
yeah,
It's like a person in war. A person in war lives different
yeah.
than a person that always had a peaceful lifestyle. So they yearn for the opposite. A person that has a peaceful lifestyle would be fascinated by war.
Yeah. So I'll say this. I'll say, when you find something that you value and has nothing to do with anything sexual, you know, I think that's when you'll realize that this is the person that's for you. Because you can
I
easily
still
you can easily smash
everybody. I still think everybody have an angle though. Everybody have an angle. Everybody have something that they want, something that they trying to get out of
what
the
if they, okay,
relationship.
no. If that was the case, then
Before you say no, before you say no, because you have to have something that you want to come out of this relationship,
So
even if it's just marriage.
okay, so what if the angle in the whole thing is a person helping create the best version of yourself? What's wrong with that?
That's true. With that person, okay, that's still an angle. It's still an angle. If I'm helping you be the best version of yourself, with you being the best version of yourself, it will contribute to me. It will be beneficial to me for you to be the best version of yourself because we are connected.
Okay.
Because we connected. So I do want the best version of you. So I'll make that sacrifice, but that's my intent. My intention is for you to be the best version of yourself.
Okay.
And your intent should be the same for me. Because if I'm the best version of myself and you're the best version of yourself, and we are companions, then you want to know what? We're in a better situation. We're in the best situation.
So let me ask you this, bro.
That's my angle though.
So what is your purpose of a relationship? Of being with someone and leading up to marriage? Because you said that
my purpose is in being in a relationship.
Because you said you only love family and kids, which is family. But so wait, you love your woman, right?
I do.
Okay.
Because that's my companion.
Okay.
That's my companion. Now she's a part of me. She's involved in everything that I'm doing. She's involved in everything that I'm doing. Okay. She's witnessing everything. She see me with the layers peeled back. You know, if when I'm taking a piss in the bathroom, I'm not trying to hold the fact that I don't want her to hear me fart. You see what I'm saying? I don't hold back. So now she's a part of me. She got my code to my phone. She got all of this. She's attached to me. She's a potential wife. My thing is, I don't have to love everybody. When I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship for companionship. I love me too much. It'll be unfair.
Yeah.
It'll be unfair for me to tell somebody to love me the way I love myself.
No, but here's the thing. The best thing you just said is what you just said. Check this out. Because you love you, I believe that you're capable of loving someone else.
I'm capable of loving many people.
Yeah.
But my definition of love, it's not blind.
Okay, so check it
My
out.
love is not blind. It's my love is intentional. My love can be defined.
Okay, so let's just get this out the way, right? So, you know, I say I can forgive, and you say
I definitely not forgiving. Fuck that. Fuck you. If you cheat and we in a committed relationship, I'm not forgiving.
That's what I'm
Let
like.
it be known. Let it be clear. Justice 7G. If you cheat on me and I find out,
it's a wrap.
it's a wrap. You can take it to the deli and wrap it up like a sandwich because your ass is done.
All right, so check us out. So me, I think that mistakes can be made. Mistakes will be made, and mistakes are made to be forgiven.
Man, listen, it ain't no mistake you let this motherfucker slide up in you. It ain't no mistake that I just fell in the pussy. Oh, he just fell in my vagina. How? How is that a mistake? I'm telling you,
maybe things was going on at the time. Maybe I was going through something, or she was going through something.
Mhm.
And,
The excuse is good. But we are adults. We are adults doing adult things. If I'm fucking somebody, if I'm engaging in sexual intercourse with somebody, there is no way in hell I'm not making a conscious decision to do that.
All right, so check us out. To everybody out there, to the women that, to my bros, girl, don't you ever cheat because you out the door. To my wife, if you cheat, I'll fuck you up. No, I'm just yeah. But anyway,
Fuck you up.
But check us out. This is a different type of segment. We're gonna call this segment True Story. I'm gonna throw it to my big bro, Justice 7G. Take it off, bro.
Yo,
what you got for me?
True story.
All right.
Whenever I'm dealing with an individual, or whenever you feel you're in a position to deal with somebody, you should always consider the unknown. There's going to be things that's going to happen that you're not going to be able to see, able to understand, but you should always prepare yourself for the unknown. Prepare yourself for the unknown is when you're not allowing yourself to be thrown off your square, when you're not allowing yourself to be caught off guard. Always keep that guard up and always consider it to be a possibility. I'm not saying limit yourself to what you do and your availability to your companion, but never get caught off guard. Always think that anything can happen and everything is a possibility. True story.
Nice. Hey, we're gonna leave it at that. So we'd like to thank y'all for listening to the first episode of Exit 14B with your boy Cavis Jordan.
Justice 7G.
Yeah, stay tuned. We got more to come. Peace.
Peace.
Hey.
Thanks for tuning in to Exit 14B with your host, Justice 7G and Cavis Jordan.
Stay tuned for more updates and weekly bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta know it.